I'm Sarah Farrant, based in an independent practice down in Taunton in Somerset. I've been using BlephEx ever since its launch, and I tend to find that people will come in for a routine eye exam and they're symptomatic, so they've maybe got gritty eyes, discomfort, redness, and they don't actually realise that there's actually quite a lot that can be done about it. So having used the BlephEx for a little while now, I've certainly found that the scope of it has been much broader than I originally thought. It's really useful on patients that have meibomian gland dysfunction and inflammatory issues, as well as just the traditional sort of dandruffy blepharitis that you see. I was always quite excited by the idea of it, and when I actually started using it in my clinics, I was really very amazed at how effective it really is. Genuinely changed my dry eye clinics, changed my practice, and changed the lives of my patients.
I've suffered from dry eyes for about 5 years, and it was awful. I came in to have my eyes tested, and Sarah noticed my eyes were quite runny, so she suggested I try BlephEx. Definitely improvement, yeah. I don't get the runny eyes indoors anymore.
I've been coming here for 2 years, and I see Mrs. Farrant every 2 months because the condition is quite hard to control, and the BlephEx treatment has absolutely made a huge difference to my day-to-day functioning.
The concept of BlephEx is really very simple. You take a brush, a spinning brush that's wet, and you basically rub it along the patient's lids, just externally, so where the lashes are, and in doing so that just literally rids the lid of the debris, the crust and the build-up that you get in blepharitis. In terms of how the patients feel when they undergo BlephEx, the procedure itself is perfectly comfortable for them to go through, and then usually literally the following day they're already starting to feel that their eyes are more comfortable. So usually patients find once it's under control that the effects of BlephEx will last about 6 months. It's really revolutionised the way in which I can control the condition for patients, and it's so nice to be able to offer a treatment that actually works rather than just firefighting the problem all the time. So BlephEx has been an incredibly good return on investment, mostly because the patients that need it regularly, and so they all tend to go on to direct debits, which obviously is great for business. BlephEx in my practice really has revolutionised how I'm able to control and manage my patients' symptoms and their dry eye, which ultimately means at the end of the day I've got happy patients.